So, Commander Shepard walks into a restaurant, gets a table, orders a nice meal, steak, vegetables, mashed potatoes, eats it all. Then the waiter comes back and says, "And how do you intend to pay? Do you have any cash?" Shepard says, "No." "Do you have a check?" "No." "Well then how do you..." And then Shepard leaps off the table and slams into him in a wave of blue energy.
Huh. They gave up.
Wait, they got bored and left? Can we do that?
Apparently. Like they shot down the aircraft that was helping me, and they were just like, well, whatever.
So, do you guys mind if I use this example to launch into a brief anecdote?
There were 5 billion assigned.
Oh, you know what? Before you do that, I would like to declare a challenge mode. For this episode of Spoiler Warning, we are only allowed to say positive things from now until the end of this episode.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright?
And no sarcasm.
No sarcasm, and this goes for BioWare itself.
Well, BioWare is only
That
allowed to
means
say
you two-
positive things. Oh no, we're only allowed
No,
to
I
say
mean we're
positive
not allowed to
things about
insult the
BioWare.
company either. There's no cheating
Well,
by insulting the company without
Baldur's
insulting
Gate was a
the
pretty
game.
fun game. That was
Alright,
pretty
now get in
cool.
there. Here's what we're
spawn.
doing. We're on this... There's a MacGuffin here that we need for the Crucible,
Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're
and we're here looking for it.
I can't see the artifacts. My field of view is so low. Does that count as
Yeah,
negative?
That's
not
complaining.
negative, That's an
That's
observation.
complaining.
Oh, dead people.
Their throats have incisions.
The blue lighting here is
Oh
pretty
no.
nice.
I know what's coming now.
The Reapers didn't do this.
In all honesty,
No,
I like
Kai
the fact.
Lang must have done.
Who's that supposed to be?
In all honesty, I like the fact that you actually have to go exploring for this,
Wait
which
a
is something
minute.
that the game generally doesn't do anymore.
You knew Kai Lang was
a
going to
puzzle.
show up in this episode, and you called that to troll me.
Alright, Red Scar, I hope
Son
you're
of
up
a
for
bitch! I can complain
I-
about you all I want.
Yeah, I hope you guys are up for a Kai Lang fight with no complaining.
This is kind of a cool scene again.
I will second
can do
what
it.
Chris
Kind
was
of
saying.
harkens back to
beacon here.
Shepard
What?
back when Shepard had a reason for
sure?
being special, you know,
not
when
something
she
you
had
forgot.
Prothean knowledge.
Why hide it?
I
suggest your government is covertly extracting.
second what Chris was saying, which I forget what it was now.
Information we received from the beacon.
Basically,
then
that
we
you
get a
have
puzzle.
to go.
That can't be.
Yeah, but it's not really a puzzle. It's more just an exploration thing. But that's still less combat intensive than the past 20 minutes.
Oh, this is a beacon. Okay,
Right.
that explains.
A break in the combat, a chance to kind of clear your head, clear the palette, do something, have a low moment,
Yeah, okay, game
as opposed
designers,
to just constant.
I don't
fighting.
care if you're designing Call of Warfare Battle Meat Grinder Shoot Fest 2005. Breaks are good things. Little areas where you don't have to shoot anyone, nobody's shooting at you, you can wander around, get your bearings, talk to a guy. Those are good. Those are always good. Almost every game needs more of those.
You look at
Okay,
movies,
so-
how many movies have just all action, like a car chase that just lasts forever and nobody ever
When they do
stops?
that,
How boring that would
and
be.
when they do that, it's exhausting.
One of the downsides of
By the goddess. Literally.
of doing a blind run with other people talking in your head is it's really hard to tell what's going on. So I'm assuming that this is a Prothean beacon, and that's what we're talking about, and the Protheans kind of uplifted the Asari before they got wiped out. Am I pretty much on track here?
I don't know about them uplifting the Asari. I know the Asari kind of worshipped them and collected their crap.
Right, I read some of the background of the Protheans, and apparently on the wiki, and apparently, because I actually find the Protheans an interesting part of this game series when they're not the collectors. And apparently, like, the goddess was something that, like, their belief in the goddess was sparked by something that happened with the Protheans, like protecting the Asari from some other hostile species that wanted to mine Thessia for Ezo. What are we doing? Why? What is
You're
this
just-
connection?
trying
You're
to
looking for bits.
You're looking for things
Okay.
to click on to open this.
The sequence is still incomplete.
Again, it's not really a meaningful mechanic, but it's It's a pause. It's a not shooty bit thing where you're just sort of looking around this space.
There has to be another one around here.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be a brain teaser. It's actually okay if it's kind of brainless.
Although they should make it like if the beacon was the Towers of Hanoi puzzle. That would be perfect.
You are evil.
Your people hid them well, Dr. Tassoni.
Is there... Oh, okay, you're back here.
I wonder if I would make Bioware developers sad if I told them that I've almost never, like, critically reasoned out the Tower of Hanoi. I just press buttons
Just
until
brute
the
forced
puzzle's
it.
over. Yes.
So this is a question... Oh, wow. Hey, we defaced that ancient statue so we could open this thing. Is this thing... Are we just gonna, like, get sucked into this thing and then it blows up like all the other beacons we've ever touched? Because that would be kind of unfortunate.
We need to hurry.
No, we meet an ancient thingy-majigger that then is stolen.
Alternately, we get pulled into it, then we engage in a riddle contest in a featureless white zone with a strange alien.
We get pulled into it, and the strange alien tells us to solve the Towers of Hanoi puzzle. Or it'll tell the Reapers where we are.
Where are you?
The secret to the Crucible is almost unlocked. We just need to uncover this fiendishly difficult, algorithm. Yeah, let's go with that.
This doesn't look like a
It's a
VI.
5.
It looks
It's
like
a
they reused the glyph model and made it look really silly and corrupted.
We need to know what it is to finish the crucible.
I mean, it's a kind of nice effect. Most of the time when you corrupt something that's a 3D object, like when you try to make it look like corrupted like that, when it's a 3D object, it comes off really weird looking. Like this. Like it looked way better as a sphere.
Overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible.
Sphere.
He died fighting the Reapers.
Well, he already knows about the Crucible and that we call it the Crucible.
Protheans were not a very optimistic species.
He's also speaking English, Josh. Let it go.
Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy?
I figured he was just speaking Prothean and
Group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than
I'm the one that
Shepard
declared this
can
challenge mode, and I'm having
understand
a
it, and
really
Edie can
hard
understand
time
it
saying
because-
anything.
We are experiencing
and Edie can understand it because she's an AI that has all the databases and all the informations, man.
like the Reaper attacks.
and beyond. The same peaks of evolution.
This doesn't look like Vigil at all, though. I'm gonna say that.
In every cycle, but in a different manner.
Also,
Is
no
that
Jamaican
technically a
accent.
complaint? Whatever.
We assume the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Did they keep the Jamaican accent
Hexagon.
for, like, the Prothean guy? Was that a thing?
Yes. Yes.
So who is the master?
I thought that was, like, an early launch, and then after the internet reaction to it, they'd probably, like, change that.
Nope, nope,
I mean, it
that's
shows
the way
integrity
he
to
is.
keep it.
Yes.
We haven't been annihilated yet. We're fighting the Reapers right now.
As does every cycle.
We haven't been annihilated yet. We got another 3 or 4 weeks tops. I mean, it's
Already know.
bad, yo.
That's why we're building the Crucible. We found your plans.
I figure I can buy Earth another week and a half if I can talk everyone else into sacrificing themselves, and I need your help.
And now we discover that the Crucible is apparently a super weapon that has been passed down by all the other ancient organic species that got wiped out.
How
So
did that
it's
work out?
apparently got a very low success rate.
Clearly, we need to build it.
This is a good idea we're going with here.
Just
Shut
tell us
up, that's not a
what the catalyst
complaint.
is.
Confidence alone will not defeat the Reapers. Though ideally your odds of success remote, I will not hinder you.
Then give
Confidence
us what we need
alone
to
will
know.
not defeat the Reapers.
If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist
Also
you.
need an
If you're
outrageous
Shepard,
accent.
apparently.
Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
To be fair, if
You're
anyone's
a
gonna make a
hologram.
comment, if anybody's gonna make a statement like confidence alone will not defeat the Reapers, the Protheans are a good candidate.
You,
Okay, question. So,
scientists.
why did Kai Lang show up here, kill dudes, and then leave, and then come back? Also,
Okay, that's a valid question. That's he's the ponytail. Fuck.
ah, yay!
You
How did
just...
you find this?
I'm so
it's-
excited about this.
I like this elusive man by way of Arnold
I
Rimmer.
promise I won't miss.
I like the Elusive Man music.
You've helped uncover
He has a light bee, just like Arnold Rimmer. I wish he had an H on his forehead.
Destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard.
I like how he walks up to that and looks at it as if he was here.
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
I thought that's
Come on,
what they
guys,
were
comment.
doing.
Tell me, what do you think of this section?
I know them.
I think
I
it's
know how they think.
most of
I think
this
we've
is
gotten a little too
in
close
English.
to the enemy.
It's recorded.
No.
Martin Sheen is a very fine actor.
Why kill?
He is, isn't he? I like that they got him for this role.
Yeah, that was a good casting choice. Honestly, he's very good at delivering those sort of monologues. Obviously, monologues. You know, Apocalypse Now.
Does this even do anything?
Okay,
no.
it's a valid question.
They don't. No.
I
Being
used
able
to
to
trust
Paragon or Renegade him.
Why
does not-
is Renegade I used to trust you?
You say that in Snickers.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed
Yeah,
to...
that was a
No,
good
that's
time,
not
yeah.
good either. None of these are consistent.
But as usual, you
Hey, by which you mean,
gray than you care to admit.
yeah.
With the Prothean
They're
data
really
speaking
I'd
mixing
like it
things
if
up.
the world were more
Once and
gray,
for all.
but it's not
You're
in
either
this
with me or
game.
against me. There's nothing gray about that.
You are failing at this no complaining mode.
And
Josh.
that is like, hey, this could be cooler. That's not a strict complaint.
Please relieve her of it.
I noticed
You don't
Chris
make-
is entirely silent.
Chris has not said anything in like 10 minutes. What? Fight Kai Lang. Okay.
Oh, hey, that's awesome. We get to shoot him. That's great. That's really all I've wanted out of this game so far. Good call, BioWare. Good call. Killing Kai Lang right here in this room and making him dead will make me very happy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So apparently Kai Lang was smart and brought air support.
So we're allowed to say bad things
We, on
about
the other
Josh's
hand, are
play
not
style.
smart. Look at this guy do silly flips through the air like a silly flipping person. No. Let me move. What the hell? How am I? Why am I shielding my eyes from nothing while I get shot to death? This is so silly. This isn't even like me not getting the mechanics like Seamus was worried about. I'm getting fucking stun lock.
That's him. You just have to hide from that gunship. That's what's murdering.
I'm
you have
trying,
To, you have
but
to. The gunship.
Kai
the
Lang
mechanics
like
of this fight.
freezes time.
Kai Lang crouches in the open there, and that's how he recharges his shield. Is crouching in the open with his sword pointing out. And then the gunship comes in to cover him, so you just have to hide from the gunship and suck your thumb until he's done recharging his shield.
Everyone have better shields than me.
That's actually an interesting question.
The sorry have better shields. I guess it's because they're super biotics. Ah! Stop shielding your eyes and dive behind cover, you idiot shepherd. Look, I am taking bullets. Oh wow, I'm actually taking shield damage. Okay.
Would it be better if
That is
Kai Lang
acceptable.
was actually broken out into like 4 or 5 characters where we killed each one as we encountered them?
That's an interesting
Yeah.
question.
Like he's a bunch of android.
No, if like they had a bunch of different antagonists, and we picked them off one by one, and every time it introduced one, we were allowed to murder them.
What was that?
What was that?
What?
There's only one way this ends, bitch slap.
Target the supports.
Also, that lip syncing was not correct. that was some pretty good lip syncing there, BioWare. That's a compliment. Totally not a sarcastic one. Why do I have an assault rifle? Well, now I don't have an assault rifle. Okay.
Oh yeah, the temple. Here's an interesting thing about Asari architecture. They build
Apparently
their
they have
temples
holes
over
in
a
them.
bottomless
What the fuck?
abyss. So that's an interesting cultural decision.
Yeah.
Cerberus
The
thanks you for
bio-
all your hard work. Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
To be fair,
Cerberus
I mean,
thanks
like,
you for all your hard work.
Well, that's
If you
what the termination of employment letter that I got between the two games was like. It was like, thank you for all your hard work in recovering all this ancient technology for us. Now, screw yourself.
to be fair, if you watch Temple of Doom or Last Crusade, real life people build their temples on top of bottomless pits too.
Cerberus thanks
Real life
you
people,
for all
you say.
your hard work.
Well, I mean, contemporary human.
Why isn't that piece of like rubble that I was holding on just like not collapsing at all? Oh, dramatic requirement.
Shepard!
No, don't save me. Kill Kai Lang. I can come back to life, you see. I'm Space Jesus. There's that pistol again. That is not the pistol I brought with me. I guess no, I didn't bring that with Liara or Edie either.
We got 5 more minutes on this episode.
Do we really?
Give us your location.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only been
Yep,
15 minutes?
It's been
Why don't I
16.
go ahead and write up a script for what I feel?
My God.
This
You
is
are
the
a
hardest
terrible person,
episode.
Shane.
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I want you to suffer with me. I know if I unloaded on this, it would be bad. There would be profanity, and people would boycott my blog forever.
Hypothetically, if there was something wrong with this scene... Wait, hold on. Let me just get this out here. So hypothetically, if there was something very wrong and stupid and annoying about that scene, and we just weren't allowed to talk about it because we're not allowed to talk about bad things on this episode, would that not sort of replicate the experience of playing the game by yourself and having no one to complain about it to? No one to yell about it to? No outlet for your outrage? Okay,
yes.
It seems like this would make a lot more sense if A, I had romanced Liara, and B, Shepard was not characterized by this point in my game as a complete asshole that doesn't care.
You know, I know you guys are all sort of down on that section, but really, honestly, if that was the first time we'd seen Kai Lang, and he was like the one of the 3 assassins that the Elusive Man had sent to us, and actually got away with it.
In the middle of the
Counselor,
Well, I mean, like, let's say he's the one that got the better of us. All the others died, and then finally he stole the technology. How cool would that be? Like, then it would give you a reason to hate Kai Lang that is actually legitimate instead of just he's the guy we have to kill. And also it would show that the Elusive Man tried and failed until he succeeded.
Less flippancy would be a good trait for Kai Lang to have. A good trait for Kai Lang to have would be a little, like, making it require some effort from do stuff, you know, giving him sort of, like, fight back, making him grunt when you shoot him, you know, making him sort of appear to be under significant pressure when fighting the most dangerous woman in the galaxy. That would make Kai Lang feel like more of an adversary and less of a plot device, for example.
This whole conversation, I guess, is supposed to be like two shell-shocked people, like, oh shit, everything's ruined. But the delivery just comes off as like, I am doing a line reading today. This is how I read lines, because I am a good voice actor.
It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
It's like the Mark Meer school of... Well, I shouldn't say that, because I'm sure Mark Meer can do better than what he's been given in these games. It's the BioWare directing Mark Meer school of voice acting.
I really wonder, I haven't heard Mark Meer anywhere else, and I do wonder, is that guy going to be stuck as the voice of Commander Shepard? Because Jennifer Hale isn't stuck with Commander Shepard. She does all kinds of work. But is nobody going to... Are people going to avoid hiring Mark Meer because, oh, we don't want everybody to think of our main character as Commander Shepard? When our character comes on screen, we don't want the whole audience to go, hey, it's Commander Shepard.
You're talking about, like,
Trainer, why are you hesitant to tell us about how you were able to track Kai Lang's shuttle?
The signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
And coming up on 20 minutes, whenever you want to cut.
Something is interfering with all signal activity in that
we should finish this conversation.
Probably a good idea.
So, someone has put up a giant jamming signal as if to say, "Hey, we're hiding something here."
Is that what attracts the
Shepard, I'm in one of these star systems. Find me.
Yes, Mom. I do.
Yay, more Mystery Science Theater jokes.
Okay, so yeah, that's a Mystery Science Theater joke. I was trying to track the reference. That's one of my favorite in-jokes from this show.
If that's where Carline went,
Like
then
that
that's where
joke
we're
specifically.
Yes.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were
The
only
joke we
Cerberus
stole from
presence
More
while I
Talented
was
People,
there.
it's my favorite as well.
Slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim.
We really ought to just
Rosie.
round up a bunch of awesome
We've come too
jokes
far to
and
let
steal
Cerberus
from
stop
everybody, and then we
I
will be
want them
fun.
And then when Seamus calls some bullshit challenge about how we should only say good stuff in an
Dismissed.
episode, we can just fill it with irrelevant jokes that more famous people and more funny people made before us.
Income.